what we're going to do tonight is, since it's us and we're here, we have until 7. We're going to do our own vision boards. Like, we're going to just do the vision board. And but before we even start that, thank you, James, for being here. James and his wife, Ms. Aquila, are here. They're going to video the event and interview you ladies, Abigail and Lynette and Deatrice. But also, ladies, if you have any words that you want to share with the camera about sisterhood, because I feel that this is a moment of, for me, what I'm visioning and what I'm seeing is just love. I'm not gonna cry. I'll cry later because that's what I always do. I go home and cry. And I thank God, you know, for even what we have here today. What's meant to be is what's meant to be. Who's meant to be here is meant to be here. But the sisterhood that I've always had, because I didn't grow up, you know, you all know the story, but on my own, so I was 13, you know, didn't grow up with a real solid foundation as far as family, but I've always been searching to build the family within myself, and the more I build within myself, I'm starting to see all of these components of love just like sort of surround me, and this is, to me, why I created Light, is to build that family that I've always wanted. And it's just coming together because we have like, what, 60 women in general that are part of the, you know, and I'm always like, I know women have their things going on, but to have you come out when you can is so supportive, because this is what drives, this is what makes me like get up tomorrow, go to somebody and get like, yes, we on the rise, just to support and empower. And it's just words of encouragement, really. A lot of times we forget that. A lot of us are strong, but we need our words of encouragement from others. That's why I always put the quotes out there, because whoever it touched, you know, is touching somebody who's going through some type of time in their life. And you'd be surprised the people that send you an inbox saying, where do you get your clothes? Thank you, oh my God. Like people I don't even know. And they be like, I like Light. You know, we reach out, we see what you do and we love what you do, but you don't even realize people are watching. And even if you think nobody's watching, look at all these women I've met, like just literally have met every single one of you networking. Like every single one of you, other than Tia, I've known since I grew up with, but everybody else I've known. And I just wanted to just finish with this. I love you all so much. Like if there's anything that I could do to help you, just let me know, get through whatever it is, just hit me up, we'll get through it together, because I know it's not easy. I go through my own stuff, but I stand strong, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You would never know, because, you know, I'm trying to step in faith every day. And so I just wanted to say thank you all. I wanted Aquila to talk a little bit about also her business, because I try to support, but I've been grinding, sis, but I try to dial in on Sundays, but I be working on it, empowered. I be like, I'm gonna come with your event, I'm gonna come to your event. But she has her own show called Diva-Villege, and she came and I said, well, you know, when you're here, why don't you just tell us a little bit about Diva-Villege, share with us. So this is Aquila, and she's gonna tell us about her show, Diva-Villege.
Okay, a little bit of background behind it. We started out as DeMarco Management. It's a company that my husband and I, we both set up together. We ventured out into DeMarco Technology. He's more into the business side, more into the computer side, so I needed something for my own. So I developed Diva-Villege. So what my show is about, it started out as a blog just for me to get things off my chest, you know, things that bother me. You know how sometimes you want to talk about stuff, but then you don't want to talk about it because it's like you're the only one that's going through it, nobody understands and nobody wants to hear about it. So when I first started it, I was talking about, it seemed like it was a relationship show when I first started. Why? I don't know, but that's the way, that's the way it started out. But I started talking about different things that went on. And as I continued to do it, I started to post it on Facebook. And when I started to post Diva-Villege on Facebook, a lot of people were actually tuning in to watching it. They were subscribing to the YouTube channel, they watch it, they call me, they write into me, they email me, and they were saying, you know, I like your show, could you talk about this? And I'm like, okay. So I discussed a lot of stuff. And what I like to do with my show, and I always say, my mind, my thoughts. Yes.
Got you.
My show starts on every Sunday. It's your girl Aquila coming straight to you from Diva-Villege. My mind, my thoughts. And the reason why I say that is because I tell you that whatever you have to say, whether it's right or wrong, it's your idea and it's your thought. So no one can tell you that it's not right. No one can tell you that you don't deserve to be heard.
Yeah.
But what I do, because I don't want people to think, she's just into it just for, I don't know, the fame or whatever. I'm not famous, I'm just me. What you see is what you get. But this is what I do. So I share things that went on in my life. Like a lot of people, they don't like to talk about domestic abuse. I'm a survivor of domestic abuse. I survived it. At first I didn't want to talk about it. I talk about it. And once I started to open up and talk about it, so many people came to me to talk about the same thing and what they had experienced, because they said that they didn't want to talk about it because they didn't want people to know, because they were embarrassed. But the more and more that I talked about it, I came to the conclusion with, why am I embarrassed? Because it's nothing that I did. It's something that someone did to me.
Yes.
So I had to cleanse myself and free myself from all.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I had situations with my mom because my mom didn't raise me. And I had so many questions that I needed to talk to my mom about and ask her. And I didn't get a chance because 2016, October 2016, I got the call that my mom was sick. They said she had stage 4 cancer. December 1st, 2016, I got the call my mom just died. So there were so many things that I wanted to talk to her about, and I never did. So I use Diva-Villege as a form of therapy.
Yes!
To talk about different
That's
stuff.
a good form of therapy.
It is. Believe it, and
It is. Put it right out. Take it right out the system. Put it out there.
The thing that's so funny is that I found out that different people that I talk to about different things, I'm able to reflect about my life and see what happened going on in my life. I did a show on in sickness and in health. I had a cousin, he was sick. And his wife took care of him through this entire thing. He needed a kidney transplant, which he got one. But she went through this by herself because he didn't want anybody to know about it. So I did the show to let them just voice their opinion so that the other one would find out how the other one felt. And the first thing that she said to him was, I felt so bad because if you didn't make it out of the operating room, what was I going to tell your family? How could you put this on me like this? And during all this time, we would call him to check on him, but nobody never checked on her to see how she's doing. And it happens all the time. So that person gets left on the side because it's like, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Not what they're supposed to do, is what they want to do, which I had to realize it because when my mom was sick, I wasn't there. She was in North Carolina. So my brothers took care of my mother. And I would always call there and ask them, how is she doing? But I never once said to them, how are you doing? And they were doing stuff that was stupid, you know what I'm saying? Yes, but they were doing like my mom is going through chemo, she needs to eat. My brother goes out and buys her chicken. I'm like, chicken? Of all things. Then the greasy chicken has her stomach upset. Then she's worse than what she started off. But he didn't know any better.
Right.
So once I did my show and I sit back and I think about it, I'm like, who are you to call him and yell at him when you weren't even there yourself? So when I say my show is like therapy, yes, I had so much difference. I'm going to sit down because I wasn't on the program, but as you can see, I can talk. I can talk all the time. I have
Your
one.
husband's nodding his head. He said, yes, you can.
I have a show that's coming on tomorrow because if you guys are on Facebook, trust me, I'll follow you. And different things that you say, if I see there's a story in it, I'll call you. Listen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I have oh, this is my way I think. I have a niece, and she had posted on Facebook, if my biological father and or my stepfather was still in my life or consistently in my life, would my life be different? I said, that sounds like a story. So, surely enough, I called her up and she was willing to talk about it. And the show is coming out tomorrow night. It's called Daddy Issues. And in talking about this show, I'm talking and I'm listening to what she's saying, and I said to her, you need to have a conversation with these people because you need to cleanse yourself.
Yes.
You need to let it go because you carry a lot on you. So she says to me, no, Auntie, it doesn't bother me. I don't care.
Yes.
It bothers you, and you care because you made that comment. So you do care. So you have to talk to people to get it out. Don't let people think that you don't have a voice or you don't deserve to be heard, because you do. My thing is, and I tell people, I don't know why, I'm here to help everybody. If you have a problem, sometimes people just want somebody to listen to them. They don't want an opinion.
Right.
Just listen. Because you know how some people, you go in and you're talking to them and they know more about your situation than you do. I'm not that way. If you have something that you need to talk about, something that you need to get off your chest, we'll talk about it. And the thing about my show, I'm very, very sensitive with people. So I'm not going to take you any further than where you want to go. I'll let you lead and I'll follow. I'm not going to put all your personal business out there. But if you go there, I'm going to piggyback off of what you said. But if you start feeling like you're uncomfortable, I'm going to back off. So, ladies, whenever you get a chance, and if I was thinking, I would have bought bags this. What I'll do, I'll give Alicia some bags to give to all of you guys.